I give all my love to Oakland. If I'm going to claim somewhere, I'm going to claim Oakland.
What do you feel Oakland needs, like in the 60s they came up with the Panthers, who was strong through Oakland and made noise? What's going to make noise today?
Oakland got it. I'll give all my.
All right. Okay. Hi, everybody. So we are going to make some rum balls today. And let me turn this filter off. There we go. All right. So you're going to make some rum balls. And first thing I need to do is crush some vanilla wafers. This is a set of, this says I will make 20 of these. I guess it's not so bad if I make 20. Then I don't look cheap. All right. I don't like the idea of doing like 20 for no particular reason. All right. So let me go ahead and get out. I could do a food processor, but I don't feel like being bothered. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to do this a long way. Sounds like a plan, Thorina. So today was amusing. I ended up, what was it? I ended up preaching at a church today. And this is a church that is used to long sermons. You know, traditional Baptist church, preacher goes on for like an hour. Oh, you want a matrix? I got you, Atalanoa. Nice. Okay, Thorina. Hello, my dear. It's good to see you. Let me go ahead and trigger that for you. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do it this way because I'm trying to switch over to... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. There. Okay, there's that. The heck? Oh, I'm a doof. Hold on. I got it. I'm going to get it together. I promise. There we go. Okay. Okay, you ready? You ready? Here we go. There you go. All right, so preaching at this church used to, you know, preachers going on and on and on for like an hour. And then there's me. I get up. I preach for like 15 minutes. And then I go sit down again. And the congregation was so confused. It took them like 30 seconds. I have a cat on my head. To figure out that I was done. But they politely applauded, so I'll take that. Okay, so let's go ahead and crush these. That was easy. Okay, we need the big bowl. Massive hug, Cyclops. How are you? Ooh, I should get out a measuring cup just to make sure I get this right. Just gonna note, I've never done this before. Cyclops is very kind of you. Because we are all about, you know, consent and stuff. That was one cup. All right. Uh-oh. All right. Pulverizing more cookies. There. I'm trying to get rid of any large chunks so I can repulverize them if I have to. I wanted to make sure I didn't inadvertently make cookie butter, because that kind of would have ruined it. Toast. Thank you, Atalanoa. I will properly toast y'all in a bit because I made some keto-friendly eggnog, and it is chilling in my freezer right now. Almost up to 3 cups. She wants to make a bunch of cookies. What does she want to make? Okay, that's better. I'm getting some of the more coarse grind back in here so I can redo it. Oh, you bought us eggnog yesterday and it's gone? Dang. Good. That sounds great, Cyclops. I hope they continue to recognize your value to the company. Also, y'all, let me know if you can hear the music. Because, you know, normally I don't run a quiet stream. Let's see. All right. That's better. All right, not bad. Okay, I'm going to guess y'all can hear the music, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. That is true. You are 100% correct, Cyclops. I agree. Okay, so there is our crushed vanilla wafers. 3/4 of a cup confectioner's sugar, which means for this, we are going to use regular sugar. You can't hear it? Okay, thank you for telling me. Okay, how's that? So I'm just scooping out some regular sugar right now. Very low? Okay. Okay, how's that? Perfect. All right, so let's pulverize the sugar. Okay, do we have powdered sugar yet? Nope. Still looking very granular. All right. Okay. Thank you, Cyclops. Okay, I think we've got it. I think. Nah. Still need a little more time. That's also true. All right, here's what we can do. Okay, how's that? Excellent. Okay. Okay, you know what? You do need to get your body and mind together in order to be successful. So your focus is correct. The wise decision. Okay, hold on. Okay, 1 full minute. It's still gritty. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Okay, we're gonna pull out the big guns. Gotta get the spice grinder. All right, we are gonna swap these two out. Okay. All right. Okay, take two. Shouldn't take nearly as long. Unless, there we go. Got to lock things into place. Yep, now we got it. Three-fourths of a cup. Now, how, pray tell, shall I manage this? Okay, I think I know how. Okay, not quite it. Danu! And Sathias, hello, you two. How are you doing? What's up? Happy holidays. I am trying to figure out... Oh, I think I just put too much in here. Screw it. Nobody's complaining. Boop. Okay, confectioner's sugar. Quarter cup of cocoa powder. I'm doing okay. I was telling chat that I preached at a church today, and they were caught a little off guard because my sermon was pretty short. Like, I was taught to get to the point, and I got to the point, and in 15 minutes, I was done. So it took them about 30 seconds to figure out that I was done. So that was funny. And I think I just screwed up again. Hold, please. Yeah. Yep, I am an ordained minister, ordained reverend in the American Baptist tradition. So that's why I'm so open to discussing like pretty much anything, especially if it's religious. I mean, obviously there are certain things that I put my foot down about, but you know what? This is getting ridiculous. I'm just going to pull out the cup. But yeah, I have no problem with having conversations. Yeah. It's in my description. One of the fun things that I've had to do is when I get like homophobes in here, because people will see that I'm LGBTQIA friendly first. I'll just rip them apart with scripture. It's fun. I'm naughty, but you knew this. Okay, so this goes over here. I'm going to put this over there. Okay, so now I get to chop up some pecans. Oh, thanks, Sathius. I appreciate that. All right. What was I was gonna? Oh, this. I need this. I need that. I really, really do appreciate that. If people think I'm cool, I'm probably doing it right. As I spill pecans all over the floor. Go me. All right, so we're going to finally chop these. Put this over here. Well, they did say finely chopped. Okay, finely chopped. All the things. Yes. Okay. So I am I'm making rum balls, by the way. In case you're wondering what the heck I'm doing. Also, that whole preaching thing, that's why I'm wearing makeup today. Normally, y'all don't get to see this. Okay. And another cup. What am I making? Rum balls. So I am making little balls of sugar and chocolate that are designed to fill your mouth with sugar and chocolate because it's delicious and yummy. And everybody should have rum balls in their life. I did not, unfortunately, update my menu command, so I need to do that. And I realized some of these did not get chopped as finely as I would have preferred. So, I'm trying to fix that. Oh, yes, Cyclops, you and me both. These are full sugar, full everything. The only thing that is the least bit healthy about them is the nuts. And even then, that depends on who you talk to. Okay, I think that's most of the pecans that didn't get ground up properly. Oh my goodness! Raiders! 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 Hey y'all, I'm Jane. Why am I doing this? It's PGG. Hi, I'm making rum balls today. So, yeah, you caught me just as I was about to chop up some more stuff. Some more nuts here. I have way too many pecans, but it's fine. Anyway, I'm glad I could be helpful, Cyclops. Yes, PGG and I know each other quite well. I am like in their house more often than I probably should be, but they're not sick of me yet. Hey, yo. All right, hold please. It's about to get noisy. Okay, I think that's an, wait, no. There, okay. Boom. Okay, so now we got our nuts taken care of. Our finely chopped pecans. And you know what? Even if these aren't perfect, it's fine. Oh, you know what I should have... Somebody hit the menu command. I may have done it properly. Our pleasure. Yes, nuts. Okay, that's definitely the wrong one. Hold on. Let me fix that. I am not making all that today. Today I am making owl pellets, rum balls with peppermint, whoops, and what's that stuff called? And Hitafi. The plane ride was good. Very, very, okay, I won't say it was smooth because it wasn't smooth. However, no problems in the air. Thank you, Sathius. That is the correct version that you should have been seeing. Okay, drizzle in vanilla and the corn syrup. Okay, vanilla, corn syrup. So what I'm going to do, this is the mix I'm going to use. However, I'm not done. I am going to add a few more ingredients. And I forgot I'm going to need the oven. How do I cook this? Okay, I know what to do. Here we go. All right. So y'all, this is Katafi. You've heard of the Dubai chocolate bars, right? This is the stuff that they use for the inside of the chocolate bar. They mix it with pistachio cream and then use it as a center. Blah, 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 blah. 375 degrees. Okay. So preheat our oven. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let me do this. I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Or maybe I won't because this is too hard to break. Well, you wouldn't want to sample it like this. So the reason this is coming about is because I am part of a Christmas food exchange thing, or Christmas exchange. I'll put it that way. I was told that I had someone who really, really liked owls. Fully cooked, yes. And so this person really, really loves owls. And I'm like, okay, let's see what I can do. So I found an owl mug. It looks like Hedwig. You probably know who Hedwig is. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I can't just hand her a mug and be like, Merry Christmas. Fully cooked owls. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So at first I was like, hey, maybe I can make owl cookies. But that would then necessitate making my own, let me see. Okay, making my own cookie cutter, which I've done before. However, I did not want to, well, I tried making my own cookie cutter and that didn't work. So then I started complaining about it while I was in Washington. And Gabe Fox, who is also a streamer up here, who I was visiting at the time, was like, hey, why don't you try, it's a shame you can't make owl pellets. And I was like, wait a minute, I can make owl pellets. I could make something like rum balls and fill them with like broken pieces of peppermint, which would be the bones. Sathius, you're terrible. And then my friend was like, hey, what are you going to do about the fur? Because, you know, owl pellets have fur in them. And I was like, oh. So I was a little stuck. I addressed said question to other cooks. And they said, why don't you use katafi, which has a fur-like texture? It had to be said, Sadie. It was right there. The joke was right there. So, so that's how I ended up with this. This is going to be interesting. Okay, let's see how this is. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gonna defrost this a little bit longer. If you don't have to wait for overnight for the stuff to thaw, don't do it. I'll be right. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting for that, y'all, just so you know, I don't like peppermint. But I am doing this for the sake of the folks who do. And, you know, for the texture. Thank you, Sathias. I have to get somebody else to taste test this because cat, y'all, there is a cat near me. What do you want? Y'all want to see the cat? Check out the cat. Come on, baby. Work with me. That is the cat. Hello. Say hello to Lucien, who is a nosy bugger and has now decided that he is going to mind his own business. He's a little disenchanted at the fact that he did not get a chance to eat any of this. I'm sure he'll deal. Kitty puree. Okay. So this is now thawed. Let me see. Okay, I'll put this right here. Okay, so I'm just going to take this out. I'm running out of space here, people. Okay. So we are just going to brush this. And I almost don't want to brush it with anything. I just want it to be crunchy because it's going to be surrounded with so much other stuff. Let's see if I can make 10 little balls out of this. Maybe that's why I needed the oil. My pleasure, Sathias. Thank you for being here. Ten times ball. I know ball. Okay, this is much better. Okay. Thank you, Sathius. Okay, so we're going to melt this. I'm going to give this 45 seconds, so this won't take long. And I'm already trying to separate this. Let's see how well I do. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, wait, no, 10. Okay, so I have 10 little nests here. Which is fine. Okay. What I'm going to do now Okay, there's that. There's that. There's that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18. That's small. That's fine. 19. One more big one here. $20. Okay, now we have 20 little balls. Move this over here. These. Hello, Pura.
With the one and only.
Welcome in, Pura, as usual. Good to see you. It is cold. Even here, it is cold. And y'all, once again, I am winging it. Okay, so this is cool and all, but I have played through the entire album and I do not feel like playing through it again. So we're gonna switch. Okay. Straight out of Mexico City. Cetheus has the fun emotes for this. And really, y'all, I'm doing this so you don't have to be subjected to my playlist yet again. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, I do have 20. $20 balls! So now I'm going to try and squeeze these into something a little more ball-shaped. I don't know if I'm actually going to succeed, but 20 balls. Yep. I could have used a scoop, but I think these strands are a little too fine for that. But that's okay. Okay, these are looking a little more ball-like, so that's good. So when I put them in the oven, they will behave. Why are we feeding owls? Because the Sour Gravity, thank you for that follow. Because the gift exchange that I am going to be a part of, I got somebody who really likes owls. So she gets owl pellets. And a mug. I have no idea if this is actually going to work, but I'm trying it. Thank you, Sour Gravity. I appreciate that. You are in the right place if you are a foodie. So welcome in. So the other reason I decided I didn't want to play my playlist is because some of you might be playing Whamageddon, and I didn't want to automatically disqualify you. Okay. This is true, Atalanoa. Definite foodie. Yes, yes. Sometimes not contingencies. Fair. Okay. I can respect it. Contingent. Okay, now I understand why it says put butter on it first. Because making these was a lot easier than it would have been otherwise. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I seem to be missing a ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. What did I do? Okay, I know what to do. I'm going to make a little bitty one from all these scraps in between these little bowls. There you go, Cetheus. You are not wrong. Aw, that's cute, Atalanoa. I love that. That's just beautiful. Okay, now let's see if I can even these out a little bit. Okay. Okay. No talking, just a live feed? Wow. Now, Twitch has one that's similar, but it is mostly animals at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. So, like this morning, it was, what was it? Seals. It was Harbor Bay seals this morning. Oh, you've seen it with raccoons? Cool. Okay. We have the balls 4, 8, 12. That doesn't make any sense. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Y'all, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. You should totally take the kids. That sounds like a blast. Like they would absolutely love that. Okay, so our little faux fur situation is now in the oven. And that's going to be 10 to 15 minutes. So let's set a timer. Okay, for those of you who are playing Whamageddon, you're about to be out. Mute me or something right now, or go to another channel. Just go, 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 go. Be trepidatious. Okay, let me grab a mallet and we're going to smash these. Okay, let's break up some peppermints. Whoops. Come here. What are these things made of? They're not breaking. The heck? How are you not breaking? Any other time. I thought about a knife, but I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet. However, what I can do is use my thingy again. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll use my grinder again. As soon as I find the rest of it. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. But you know what? This might actually be better. Thingy crunch. Yeah. What you said. Thingy crunch. There we go. Okay. A little bit of grinding here. Ouch. Okay, this is better. Better. Okay. So this is what I wanted. Hopefully you guys can see that. So that's done. And we've got about 12 minutes to go. I'm going to clean up a little bit so I have some more space. Peppermint. I'm guessing that should be enough. If anybody wants peppermints, they can go ham. And what I can do now, let's see. I am gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drink some eggnog. So this is the eggnog I made. Let's see. Y'all, is eggnog chocolate a thing? I don't know. Like hot chocolate with eggnog? Or is it usually like coffee with eggnog? I don't know. Fusion, you're curious? Oh, okay, hot chocolate with eggnog is awesome. Okay. All right, maybe that's what I'll do. All right. Never have you ever, huh? Whew. All right. We are getting there, people. Slowly but surely. Okay. The Matrix. You got it, Pura. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. There you go. Bullet time. Okay, I'm going to rinse off this rack. Got about 7 more minutes to go. Thank you, you got mail. I like that particular effect. It's fun. How are you doing? Speaking of really cool DJs. Most interesting, Atalanoa. It didn't royally suck. All right, okay. I could see it. Neo, aka Jane Henry. Oh, that's good. That sounds awesome, Atalanoa. And I'm glad you found something that worked for you. There. Okay, let me see. Hot chocolate and eggnog. Let's try it. I'll even put it in my proper mug for the season. A little mocha non-dairy probiotic cream. Ooh, also a good idea. Okay, so here's what I was told. Thank you, Sathias. I'm going to add a little bit of water. And I'm going to stir this. Thank you. Okay, that's what I wanted. And now I'm going to add some of my eggnog, not all of it, because I do want to have some later. And then I'm going to add some almond milk that's been mixed with creamer and sweetener. Now I get to nuke this. Okay, so we're going to do 45 seconds. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, they're pretty, y'all. They need a little more time, though. Carrot! Oh, Keen! Keen, oh my goodness, how have you been? It's been forever, dude. How you doing? It's a marathon, not a race. That's all we can do. Almonds. Okay. It looks warm. Ow, ow, ow. Yep, definitely warm. I'm new. It's warm. Did I mention it's warm? It's really freaking warm. All right. So we're just going to stir this. And we're going to let this cool for a minute so I can actually pick up the cup. Freaking ow, man. Now I'm really glad I didn't fill this cup up. I would have hurt myself for real. Here's the sad part, you guys. This cup is like super hot. The hot chocolate is not. It's like room temp right now. I am not understanding what's happening. It's weird. I think I will nuke this again. But I'm going to pick something that's a little safer to heat it. And I'm also going to put some of this stuff away. Safety. Safety first, y'all. Okay. Ladies, you're really enjoying this, and I'm so glad. Okay, so now we're going hardcore, people. Actually, yes. Start. Minute 30. See you around, my friend. I'm glad you were here. Yes, safety first. Always and forever. You know, I'm a little disappointed with this mix. Hold on, y'all. I'll get to the timer in a second. Okay. So we've got some crunchy little nests here. That's lovely. Some of these are very pretty. I'm going to flip these over and then put them back in the oven for a little bit of time. They do look nice, though. I'm really pleased with how these are coming out. And it's okay if they're like a little flat, because I'm probably going to crush them a bit anyway. Mm. All the hugs. Okay, back in the oven. We're going to give these another 5 minutes, maybe. Let's go with 4 minutes, see what happens. Did I tell you guys that I have a colleague who is the pastor at a church on the East Coast, and for Pride Week, his organist played this song as the prelude during during offering. So yeah, the organist breaks out Pink Pony Club, and I thought it was hilarious. That's good. I think I made the right decision this time. This needs a little more sweetener and maybe some vanilla. This is so good. So, how's December going for everybody? I'm not even going to say the holidays because I know it's not necessarily holiday season for everybody, nor does everybody want to necessarily think about the holidays right now. So, I am glad you're all here. Thank you for being here. All right. And I'm betting I'm going to need another tray. Oh, you're doing Christmas cards and sending them out tomorrow morning on your way to work. Nice. I like it. That's awesome. There's a tray that was stuck back here. Revitalizing the lost art of handwritten notes/cards. I respect it. I was gonna do Christmas cards this year, and then I realized I like making intricate cards, and that's not gonna work. Okay, we're gonna turn that off. Oh yeah, nice and toasty. That's what I wanted. Something that kind of looked like fur. All right. So first thing we're going to do, we are going to let these cool, which will then necessitate me getting them out of this pan. There we go. That helped. Aw, I didn't know that. What's up, little mama? Welcome in. Mm. Trying not to freeze. I respect that. I really do. Okay, I'm about to get real messy. So, for my own sake, and I don't normally do this because I often don't see the point, but I do today, I'm going to put on some gloves. Yeah, it's kind of cold over here too, so. California has indeed been somewhat frigid. You are not wrong. "20 degrees. Good gracious, little mama. For us, it might be about 50 tonight. 50, 40, something. Yes, Keen. While I was up there, on my way to work with my friend, we passed, I forgot what river it was, but it had overflown its banks. And I have video of pumpkins floating in the river because the field where the pumpkin farm was flooded. And what was the other thing? There was a house in a field, complete with a barn and some other stuff. One of your highways washed. Good Lord. Yeah, that it's not there. Well, the house is still there, but there is absolutely no way you can get in there because the porch is underwater. I think we crossed the Yakima River. That might have been the one. We were diverted around flooded roads. We got up, getting ready to go to the office. And my friend was like, "Hey, my kid forgot his lunch. Maybe we can go by and, drop the lunch off." Well, maybe we can't. We don't have time. Traffic was clear all the way down to the freeway. And he's like, "Oh, well, maybe we should have gone to drop off his lunch." We got to the freeway. There was a backup, like a big backup. It was a mess. And he was like, "You know what? Never mind." "John, all I want to know is, did you have a good time? Because if you had a good time, all is forgiven." Good. That's all I care about, bro. We love you, John. You know that. Okay, is this stuff gonna hold? Okay, I think I need some more corn syrup. Oh, it's okay, Keen. I will be back in February. I'm gonna see if I can stay a little bit longer, because I didn't get to stay as long as I would have this time, mainly because, I had to go preach and, I had to make money and stuff. But I might be able to bypass that the next time I come up. Okay, I think I have enough to make actual rum balls now. What happens if I clump? Oh yeah, that's holding. It's sticky, but it's holding. Perfect. Okay, so I need to make 20. I'm trying to split this mixture in half. So 10 on each side. Let's see how well I do. All right. 10 on each side. Okay, this is difficult. All right, I'll figure it out. Now, what am I going to put these on? Right. Okay, I need another rack. What did I do with the other rack? This sucks. Dude, really? Okay. There it is. Oh, thanks, Keen. That's awesome. Okay, 5. Okay, 2 on each side. Something like that. All right. Okay, I might end up with less than 20. It's okay. Oh man, it's messed up already, y'all. Let me pull this over here. What did Anastasia say? Tell her we said hi, by the way. Oof. Is she being naughty? Oh boy. These are going to be huge, y'all. Okay. Hello, Laura Decker. It is evening here. Is it good day for you? Okay, Anastasia's making me laugh too. I love her for it. Morning, more likely. Okay, well, good morning, my friend. Welcome in. Okay, somebody look something up for me, pretty please. No problem, Cyclops. Can somebody look up, should I shape rum balls with wet hands? Short answer, yes. Okay, thank you. I think you just saved me extra heartache. I'm gonna finish doing this. Oh, hello, T. Gomez. How are you? Not exactly. I am actually making um owl pellets. And long story short, I'm part of a gift exchange, and the person that I'm giving these to really likes owls. So I have a mug, and these are going to be for her too. And that just fell apart. Okay, fine. Hold up. Let me get these wet. Okay, thank you. Thank you, y'all. I knew I could rely on my internet detectives to help me out. It's a good thing I don't have to do anything else other than roll these in like chocolate powder or whatever. Oh yeah, okay. This is working a lot better. Yeah, this is so much better. Because I really did not want to add more sugar or more corn syrup to this. Yes, like the edible Christmas wreaths. Let me grab a spoon. I do not want to stick my hands into a bunch of candy and get it all wet and sticky. Oh, you made wreath Krispies? Nice. Oh, you use cornflakes for yours. Wow. Y'all, everybody's so creative. That's cool though. I like that. So my goal here is to make 20 of these little balls. And they've got little chunks of peppermint, since they're supposed to be like owl pellets. They've got little chunks of peppermint, and they've got katafi, which is the shredded pastry that you usually see in the Dubai chocolate. Aw. So you've got the fur-ish stuff, and you've got bones. Only, of course, it's human friendly. Got your final assignments? You're that close? Yes. I'm excited. Nice job, Wolfie. My goal is also to make sure I don't splash the keyboard with all this water. Ah, falling apart. No, 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 no. Oh my God, it nearly collapsed. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. I just need to do this 4 more times. Wow. That definitely sounds like a capstone assignment. So, y'all, I have been studying Spanish for the past, I'm going to say week or two, couple weeks maybe. And yeah, I've been trying. Hi, Pins. Missed you. You haven't said, dude, I can do you one better. I haven't studied Spanish since college, and I had to teach Spanish as a high school instructor. Me with my 12 years of French. That was an adventure. Way. Yeah. So I just kind of held it together until the real Spanish teacher got there. This is the way. How you doing, Pins? It's good to see you. Oh dear. Well, it's one of those you got to really use it kind of situation, so I understand that. You are not wrong. Tomorrow is indeed a new day. They taught you English, Chinese, Japanese, and Spanish. Wow. That's kind of cool, though. Random words. I'm progressing fairly decently in my Spanish. Decently. I understand more than I can speak, but that is usually the way of things. Yeah. Swap languages in sentence, that's me. If someone asks me to say, "How are you?" in Spanish, my brain immediately goes to French. That's not helpful. I'm really sorry, Pins. And it's okay. I saw what you meant. I could understand that much. It's okay. For me, the word entiendo was the hardest thing for me to remember. So I kind of linked it to Nintendo in my head, and I don't know what that has to do with understanding anything, but whatever. Yes, that would be how are you in Spanish? That thing I couldn't remember how to say. Because again, my brain went immediately to French. Wow, Pins, that's kind of cool. Oh, cool. Atalanoa, what was your first language? Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense, Atalanoa. I have no idea, Wolfie. What? That's wild, Pins. That is very diverse. Okay. Let me wash my hands and we'll listen to some more music, y'all. Just what you remember of the. Okay. Makes sense. I bet the food was off the hook. Like, no question about that. Okay. Why did I just do that? Okay. Let's find something else to listen to. Your Spanish teacher was from Argentina. Wow. Well, that's wild, Atalanoa. That's so cool. Dude, I love it. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and make a few more of these. I did not get a chance to see the woodworking while I was there. I'm disappointed. But I did get to drink a Guinness, a real Guinness. And yes, it does taste better over there. I am making owl poop. Well, yeah. Do pellets count as poop? If it comes out the beak, is it owl poop? I just want to know. How do I know what owl poop looks like? I had lots and lots of field trips to the local zoo and to the local wildlife preserve when I was a kid. Also, the internet. Did you know that an owl pellet can range anywhere from 1 inch to 4 inches? Never had a field trip? Oh, noes. That sucks. Yeah, we had, when I was a kid, a lot of field trips. And it was always, the museum. We even went to the opera. I think I was in the middle school? No, fourth, fifth grade. We saw Madame Butterfly. Meanwhile, the kids, on the way there in the bus, I feel so sorry for the chaperones now that I'm an adult, proceeded to break out into a chorus of 99 bottles of beer on the wall. All the way to San Francisco, which is at least 45 minutes from my school. Oh, wow. You dissected one? That's interesting. That's pretty awesome, Atalano. I love that. It's fun to be multilingual. Oops. Tongan is awesome. Only day you get off is January 1st? Wow. Whoopi, where are you again? Remind me. Taiwan. Okay. Okay. I get that. I could totally get that. Okay. 5, 10. Okay. 5 and 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. What are they? They are actually rum balls. And they'll be probably a little more recognizable once they get rolled in cocoa powder. All right. Good luck, my dear. You're almost there. You haven't done clay sculpting in a decade. Whoa, man. It's going to be awesome, though. I know you've got this. Festive Arctic out. Yes. Oops. I'm trying to make sure all of them get like a little bit of peppermint and definitely get some Katafi in there. Little Mama, I think you may have just missed him. Okay, I might be a little short. Wait, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think I got a little overzealous with these first two, but that's okay. We'll make it work. It is now 19 degrees there. Wow. That's uncomfortable. You've been in 9-degree weather? I cannot even imagine. Can you guys hear the music at all? I should have asked that sooner. I can hear stuff in these little balls and didn't even bother to ask. You have survived indeed. 102 degrees. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna guess y'all can hear the music because I haven't heard anything otherwise. That's a good answer. Okay, you're in and out. All right. Anybody else? I think I'm gonna have to break up a few more peppermints for the last of these. Oh, you're doing 5 things at once. Okay, that's fine. Totally makes sense. There. That's 5. 5. 10. 15. I don't think I'm going to make it to 20, but I'm going to try. Ooh, my back is killing me. All right. Let's see how much I've got left. Okay. Since I'm on the home stretch here, I'm going to put some stuff away. Okay, yeah, this is dust, basically. I'm going to pulverize like 3 or 4 of these, just enough for me to finish these off. Okay, that ought to do it. And of course, this is where I realized I put the lid away. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let me see. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to dry my hands. All right. Let's see how far I can get. Okay. Some of these are just freaking huge, but that's okay. Well, crap. Okay. Yeah, okay. I forgot the candy. The one good thing about having candy in the center is that it's crumbly and it's sticky, which means it helps the whole little pellet thingy stick together. And this one, I'm getting a little creative. Okay, we're cheating, y'all. We're going to take what's left here. And scraping it in. So hopefully I'll be able to make one last one. All right, we're doing it. I don't know if this is going to hold together though. Okay, I almost made it. I was short by 2. That's fine. I don't know what to do with these. Okay, I'm just going to put them aside. Maybe I'll eat them later. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to wipe this out. I don't want to wash it just yet because there's really no need. And then we do the last thing. We can pour this water out. And we can dump this. Actually, no. I'm going to hold on to this as a remnant. Okay. Whew. Cool. All right. Last step. We get to roll them. Rolling. Okay. Woo! I'm just flinging stuff everywhere, y'all. Okay. Now, last bit. Let's get our cocoa powder here. We're just going to be generous. And I'll probably need more. And we're going to start with the first one. We're just going to roll it. That's it. Nothing special. Okay. Wow, it looks like I'm starting to run out of cocoa again. Wild. Yeah, I'll wait for the last 3 or 2 or whatever. Okay, almost there, y'all. Not bad. I got to 19, I think. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. No problem, Cyclops. Enjoy your salad. I want to know what kind you got. Or you're getting. Okay. So now there's a last one. Not bad. Not bad, yo. I did it. I have no idea what these are going to taste like. I really don't. But all I know, I'm going to be naughty and I'm going to put this back because I don't like wasting perfectly good cocoa powder. There we go. All right. And that is done. All right, let me put all this in the sink and I will clean up off screen. Okay. What a mess, y'all, but so worth it. I'm very proud of these. I can't wait to wrap them all up and shove them in the cup for my person. So we're going to take these gloves off. I'm going to put the rest of my dishes in the sink. We will do more, possibly tomorrow, if I get my butt up. Not bad, y'all. Not bad at all. I think I did a pretty good job. Okay, let's figure out. Ooh, I got cocoa powder on my keyboard. I got to be more careful. All right. Let's see who's on. All right. Is anybody cooking? Probably not. I think everybody's done. Oh, Cutie Cinderella is cooking. Let's see how wild her chat is, though, because she has a hype train. And I want you guys to be able to get what's that word? A word in edgewise. It looks like it's going really, really quickly, so we're going to leave her alone. Okay. All right. So we'll go with our people here. I don't know where she is. Okay, I'm looking at Chef Nagin, who is at... Yeah, it's all good. Okay, whatevs. This is tough. All right. What is Joni? Let's raid Beja. We're going to raid Bay. Okay, y'all. Okay. Okay, y'all. We are going to raid Beja Nash. I'm going to let these sit and make sure they don't fall apart. My pleasure, Keen. Here is my raid call. And then here's my other raid call. Boom. All right, y'all. Copy paste whichever one you want. Thank you for being here. You might maybe see me tomorrow. You might maybe not. We'll see what happens. And yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being here. And we are out of here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.